G'day everybody, Strummin Steve here with another guitar tutorial today. Classic song today. Bob Dylan wrote it back in the 60s called Blowin' in the Wind. It's got several verses and the verses are all the same. So we'll just go through the first verse and it's got 5 chords in it. So I'm kind of going a little bit outside my comfort zone. But one of the chords is only played once every verse, so it's not too bad, and it's an E minor, which is easy-ish chord to play. So I thought you might like to learn this one. It's got the 5 chords as I mentioned, so let's go through those for a start. The first one is the chord of G. 1st string, 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 6th string, 3rd fret. That's G. You can play 6 strings with G, the whole lot. Now, some people prefer to use their ring finger on the 1st string. I personally prefer my pinky. Don't know why. Either way is totally fine, whatever you're comfortable with. All right, next one is a C chord. C is 2nd string, 1st fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret. Now that is a C chord, and you can play 5 strings with that C. If you're really ambitious, you can put your ring finger right over on the 6th string and your pinky on the 5th string, both in the 3rd fret. That's a big C chord. You can play the whole 6 with that one. But that one's perfectly fine as well. Even this one, a baby C. But you can only play 4 strings if you're playing baby C. I encourage you to do at least try to do that C there. Okay, so that's a C chord. Next one we'll need is a D. So 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret. The triangle chord. Okay, the 2 eyes and the nose. There it is. That's a D. And with D, try just to play 4 strings. That's a D. Now, a couple of minor chords we need in here as well. The first one being A minor. A minor chord is 2nd string, 1st fret, and then the 3rd and 4th strings both on the 2nd fret. That's an A minor chord. And you can play 5 strings with A minor. So there you go. Beautiful chord. And it's often found in songs coupled with the chord of C because they're in the same key. So to go from your C to your A minor is just a simple case of just shifting one finger from there to there. Okay. And the last chord for this song is E minor. Now, E minor is both the 4th and 5th strings, both in the 2nd fret, like that. And you can play the whole 6 when you're playing E minor. Some people prefer to use these 2 fingers, index and middle. Personally, once again, I prefer middle and ring finger. But once again, whatever you feel comfortable with, it's all good. Alrighty, so let's just go through the song. And what we'll do is just play downstrokes, just simple downstrokes. It starts with a G and progresses through C's and G's and D's and A minors. Should be up on the screen hopefully. So just get yourself a G to start off with and we'll play it together just with downstrokes. And I think most of the chords have 4 strokes. I think that 2nd G will have 6 and a couple of them will just have 2 each, I think. Anyway, we'll go as we go through. If you know the song, you kind of know when to change the chords. You can't really count the strums and sing at the same time. So, yeah, it's just a guide. But if you know the song, you'll know when to change. Trust me. All right, here we go. Starting on a G. How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man? How many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps the sand. Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. There it is. One more time. This time I'll sing the chord changes, which is kind of weird, but it might help. So let's do it. Starting on a G. How many C must a G walk down before you see him a D? G. How many C's must the G before A minor she sleeps C in the D? Yes, and G many C must the G balls fly before their C ever D. The C, my D, is G, and in the E minor, the C is D in the G. Yeah, kind of feels weird singing the chords, but if it helps, happy to do that. Now, once you get the hang of the song, once you get the chord changes, you can add a little bit of rhythm to it, maybe just an up and down stroke like this. How many roads must a man walk before you call him a man? Okay. But yeah, when you first start off learning any song, I recommend you just do downstrokes very slow as you need to, in order to get your chord changes nice and smooth, because the speed will come later as you get familiar with the song. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial on how to play that classic Dylan song, Blowin' in the Wind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to do that. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.